And we have an official upset alert complete. Coco Gauff, the future of tennis, standing on business. Trivia time. What does Coco Gauff listen to before her matches? She came out laser focused, as this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use to Fair Dealing and the Digital Millennium Act. Yes, the look on Iga Swiatek's face, unbearable, ladies and gentlemen. The world's former ranked number one, to see her in this position, what to do when the tables will turn. Maya consulting her, just telling her, you got this, relax. But the noise from this crowd cheering for Coco Gauff, the future of tennis, the world's most highest paid female athlete, the most popular female athlete, the most popular tennis player, male or female, is Coco Gauff, ladies and gentlemen. I've been telling you for a while, she's the future of tennis. Did you think I was just making this up or something? I've been telling you guys, when Coco gets it all together, she's going to take over and start dominating. And I'm telling you, it's going to be the 25 season. I got Coco winning the Australian Open. I told you she'd win the United Cup, but it's not over yet. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Taylor Fritz has a very tough task ahead of him. Hubert is going to hold serve. That's going to be a very tough match. So we could very well see Maya having to come out and represent Team Poland for the cup, for the title. That would be amazing. We're going to see what happens with Taylor Fritz and Hubert. But listen, Coco Gauff got the job done, ladies and gentlemen. The big key here I want to focus on is the mistakes, the errors, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 32-18. But overall, Coco Gauff, she served pretty consistently, 4 aces. Iga Swiatek had 5 double faults. Iga only got 55% of her first serves, 61% of those in play. Coco, the defense, like I said in the pre-match video, Coco this tournament was winning about 50% of her opponent's first serves, about 50% of her opponent's second serves, and that's exactly what she did today. She won 45% of Iga Swiatek's first serves, 53% of her second serves, and I talked about the breakpoint opportunities, right? Iga Swiatek was giving up about, what did I say, about 7? I forget. I don't remember. I think it was about somewhere in the neighborhood of about 7 breakpoint opportunities for her opponents. Well, Coco, right around that mark, she had 8. Coco was 3 for 8 on breakpoint opportunities while holding most of the time, right? Coco Gauff, 74% of her first serves won. She lost 58% of the second serve. And I mentioned that in the pre-match video that it would be Iga Swiatek's game plan to step in and attack that second serve. We saw Iga Swiatek do that a lot in this match. You kind of felt that would be her opportunity, right? And I said that in the pre-match video. I said, Iga's going to have to attack the second serve. Coco's second serve, she's been struggling with it this tournament. But it really didn't matter because the first serve was there. She forced Iga Swiatek into a ton of mistakes. And she attacked and did what she needed to do on the defensive end by winning those first and second serves, like I said she would in the pre-match video. And Iga Swiatek having 5 double faults, pretty much giving away a service game. That didn't help either. Coco as well did give away a service game with 4 double faults of her own. But the key with this matchup, as mom with the fist pump to the chest, very proud of her daughter. I said it. This head-to-head matchup, I wouldn't really look into it much because, like I said, I personally felt just watching Coco play, right? Watching her when she's out there playing carefree, just playing with her instinct, versus the matchups where and let's go back to like the French Open in particular, right? The French Open final, the year after. If you watch those matchups, Coco was overthinking. You can see her reaction time delayed as she's trying to process the next move. That's a mistake. And what that led me to believe, what that told me instantly was the coaches, they are giving Coco way too much information. Now, tennis is a strategic game. It is. We understand that, right? It's a chess match. But if your strengths are your athletic ability, your natural instinct, your problem solving, if you take away those strengths and you're trying to focus on a game plan when your opponent is constantly adjusting to you, that's not going to work, right? We all know Iga Swiatek's a master chess player. And Danielle Collins, by the way, you have to love Danielle Collins. I've been telling you guys for so long now. Danielle Collins supports Coco. She stands up for Coco. Danielle Collins may as well be Coco's big sister. She literally stands up for her in terms of the media stories, any issue. She is a true friend. Yes, there's a big age difference, but Danielle Collins is a big sister. Now, in terms of Taylor Fritz, he's got his work cut out for him, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to have to go in there and get the win. We could very well. Now, here's the thing. I do think both guys' serve will cancel each other out. I will give Hubert the edge on serving. Any ball that's in play for a rally, I'm going to give Taylor the advantage there. He's worked on his footwork. I talked about his mid-range backhand, the way he can clear it over the net. I'm going to give Taylor the advantage for any rally that's in play. But the problem is, for every rally you win against Hubert, he could literally blast off, even if it's not an ace, he can blast off a powerful first serve to the point to where he's winning the point. And the same with Taylor Fritz. That's going to be a very exciting matchup. This could come down to Fritz and Coco playing the mixed doubles for the championship, which would be amazing. But again, I want to talk more about the matchup. And I can't emphasize this enough. And again, when I do these videos, guys, I don't have a script. I'm just talking from my experience, from my knowledge. I'm just speaking from the heart. Okay, and that's why these videos, you guys love them. I appreciate the support. Thank you for subscribing for the channel. Thank you for listening, because there's no script here. I can go into the studio. I can get in front of the green screen. I can put on a suit and tie. I can give you this stuff professionally if you want, but it takes away the passion, right? This is why people come to the channel. They want to hear that raw emotion as these matches are unfolding. And I'm going to talk about Sakkari. I got a lot to say about Maria Sakkari, okay? That loss today to Peyton Stearns. I have a lot, and I told you guys coming into this season, I said this is a make or break year for Sakkari. I'm telling you guys, as this stuff is starting to unfold, how it's going to happen. Back to Coco. Iga Swiatek all night long was reacting to Coco. Never once did I feel that Coco was challenged by Iga's strategy or game plan. I felt that Coco was in the process of figuring out what Iga was trying to do and making adjustments, but never once did I feel that Coco was overwhelmed or pressured to the point where she couldn't figure it out. I felt that Iga was reacting to the speed and athletic ability of Coco all match long. And eventually, I mean, she was wrapped up yesterday, but she was playing very well today and yesterday. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to overanalyze that. But I just feel the injury, so to speak, was the result of her trying to keep up with Coco. Iga was really trying to keep up with Coco in these rallies, and a lot of times she was behind, one step behind. And a lot of the mistakes, at one point, the error count was 13-5. Iga, the final count was 32-18. Iga was just racking up a ton of errors trying to keep up with Coco. Now, the backhand down the line, Iga was attacking Coco's forehand back with her backhand down the line. It was working occasionally, but Coco figured that out because she's not going in there trying to do a set number of 1, 2, 3 things. She's playing her game. You guys heard the old saying, good players take what the defense gives them. Great players dictate what the defense has to react to. Coco Gauff tonight made Iga react to her, and that's what great players do. And I felt those old game plans from her previous coaches, they didn't understand that, how talented Coco is. And of course, as she's growing and maturing, We're going to go back to my old saying with Coco 3-4 years ago. When Coco Gauff grows up, she's going to kick these ladies' butts. And it's going to happen. We're at a crossroads on the tour. If you guys don't, I watch enough tennis. I cover enough tennis. I'm telling you right now, the tour is at a crossroads right now where these older ladies in their 20s, tennis is a young lady sport. They are not going to be able to keep up. We saw it tonight with Maria Sakkari against Peyton Stearns. Sakkari could not keep up with Peyton Stearns. Now, I would like to think that Sakkari's a superior shot maker, but Peyton Stearns was so fast. Sakkari was behind on the back foot all night. And I'm telling you, the tour is at a crossroads, and the 20-year-old Coco Gauff, if you're not buying that stock and realizing that she's about to have a run where she is running off multiple slams a year, if you don't realize that, then you don't watch tennis and you do not see how good she is and where the tour is. The tour, these ladies are getting older. They have other priorities. Their bodies are not physically capable of training all day, every day for this grueling tour schedule. They're more prone to injuries, and Coco Gauff is about to take over. I've been saying this for a long time, and I don't think people get it. All the haters don't realize because they don't watch enough tennis. I'm watching it every day, and I'm telling you guys, Coco is going to take over to where she's winning multiple slams a year. And when you look at, she only has one now, but she's made multiple slam finals. You don't realize when someone as good as Coco, you look at 2 to 3 seasons out, she could have 5 or 6 slams by the time she's 23. The tour's on notice, guys. Mom approves, Good Energy approves. Coco Gauff, she lifts Team USA one step closer to the United Cup Championship. We'll be right back.